What's going on, everybody? Captain RoBear and crew. This is Spelljammer Academy Orientation Episode 1.
Where do we get the crash course tonight? Literally. Ba-dum bunch. Yeah, baby.
Hey, we
on
passed
fire.
Kobayashi Maru.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Ish.
Ish. Maru-ish.
We didn't die to the Reavers, so we did that.
No.
True.
You do not die in the simulation. Yeah, this one throws you right into it. The simulation, I love it. You don't know whether it's real or
That
not.
was very fun intro. Very fun intro.
Fun fact, found out about the intro 10 minutes before we went live.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my
Like,
God.
and whip up the encounter.
I thought there was
and-
only one encounter. I thought this was the only encounter in it. I didn't read the first. I don't read it. I read it right before. With you guys, all of a sudden I was like, "Oh!" But hey, pays to be prepared.
Yeah, right? I mean, that was
Boom.
a quick little encounter to spin up.
It also says a lot about your DMing ability, being able to do it on the fly, being like, all right, let's go, combat.
Well, it gives me the blue box, gives me the text to read, and then I'm like, okay, I have the assets for this. It's just about if you've done your preparation, then you're good to go.
Right.
Also, at lower level, I don't have to do as much augmentation to enemies, so it's
No.
easier for me to drag and drop.
Right.
I only had to make a couple adjustments on the fly, and then
Yeah.
we were swinging.
And that was fun. That was a fun way to do character intro. Like, that was a fun way to get to see everybody's tools a little bit. Not all the
Yeah,
tools.
got a little bit. I thought we were
Yeah.
I thought we were meeting Stripe style, and I was like, oh no, we're not. We're not.
Where's your sergeant at, sir? Blow it up, sir!
Yeah, very cool.
Uh,
Love the crazy cast of characters that you guys have.
I mean, how could we not bring it for Spelljammer?
This motley crew, isn't it?
A very, very motley crew.
I love
Which
getting to play Schmeeg.
Schmeeg is my new favorite character.
So
So
cheese.
great.
so this thing, man, there's a lot of there's a lot of fat. It depends on how you want to chew it. You can be running around all over this base, and they're largely just having you do checks back and forth. The only thing I did, and there's a checklist, like go get your bunks, go do your inspections on top of the ship, go do your physical fitness test,
Right.
and then there's, if you completed all your tasks, go to Botswan Tartro, the monkey man that you've met, and he'll give you the last task, which is to take this box in.
Oh, shit.
Well, I don't want to do all of that because it's really kind of unnecessary to do every little bit of it.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
like, you can have fun with it, but it would definitely get repetitive.
Yeah, so like we don't need to do. We'll do checks in our own ways, plenty of times. So instead, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do the one encounter where it's like the astral elves try to bully you out of your spot.
And that was good. We did that scene very well, I thought. That was not like... we did a good job on that. Mad props for everybody involved.
It was good. We sprayed everybody with smegma. Like, we convinced them to get the fuck away. There's random tables to have stuff in there, and there was one where this halfling comes running in like all late. I'm like, I'm just gonna have this bad luck Brian, dude, and I'm just gonna have him come in here. And I'm like, if they let bad luck Brian around, I'm like, I'm gonna bait him. And
Dennis
So
the
good.
Menace.
Elphaba knew. She knew.
yeah, Elphaba knew the whole time, man. You could see it in the cards.
Yeah, it's fun, like with everyone kind of stretching their wings and doing things that we've never done before. And
Big fan. Big fan.
go
And
big.
I don't know how long. We know this is going to go for a couple episodes for sure. And I guess we know it's going to go
got
for
4.
2 more after it. Yeah.
We got it for 4 episodes.
And I built this character not knowing that it wasn't going to be a super long term, but I also built it with an out for, it's a plasmoid, so I can be cheese for a while, and then we can have some sort of development where he becomes less cheese. There is the ability for growth if needed.
Who knows? We may be picking up with this.
Right.
Well, and, you can totally ease back off. I forgot I didn't even have a voice set for my guy yet, so I just had to steal steal my Solomon's and then start tuning it down into what I wanted, like on the fly. So I'm like, shit, I didn't have time to fucking mess with Primus yet.
No. But it's so early on. There's still a lot that can be adjusted throughout all of them.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's just a fucking. It's just an old commander. It's fun. You've already poked and prodded a lot on him already, finding out that like he's back here trying to get on a ship, and you found out that he hasn't gone through this academy. So, if you guys understand, the Giff are pretty much like the shit. I just lost it from Destiny. Or space rhinos. Fuck.
The Cabal.
Yeah, they're a lot like the Cabal. They're these mercenary space hippos that are very Roman military legion that are out there, and he's lost his ship.
Shit.
So he got grounded in the Forgotten Realms, and he's trying to get the fuck off this planet.
And he got stuck with fucking
He's stuck with these fucking chumps, he's sitting here. This is a commander in the Giff army, and he's sitting here going through basic, he's smoking a fucking pipe before looking at the physical fitness test going, oh god, this is not gonna be good. This is not gonna be good at all.
Who dropped those off? Who did drop those 6 like pre-filled PT forms off?
Those were the elves
Those were the elves. Since you guys successfully were able to back them off, even if it costs you covering yourselves in smegma, I want to go ahead and reward you with being able to pass something to where we didn't have to do it. It was just going to be like checks anyway. And I was like, okay, that's cool. That's something we can totally move on from there.
Gym class. Everybody hates gym class.
Everybody. Truly.
Some people like gym class are JP RICO and other JP RICOs.
Fucking meatheads.
Whole lineage.
God, isn't that the fucking truth? President's physical fitness test. Here you come, man.
And we don't have Tim here
captain of the football team. Thank you very fucking much.
We don't have Tim here to praise, but I'll do it anyway since he's not here. But Azazak is awesome. So funny. Such a fun character. Gets to be this high, pompous character with clean, pristine outfit and very nose up.
He tried to use a hero point for prestidigitation, folks.
I know.
That's how dedicated he was.
I know. That's so good.
Just how dedicated he was.
And you got to tell him no.
You don't have a hero point.
You don't have a hero point.
You are no hero.
Guess we can go ahead and get a good zoom in here for the after show. For folks. Even though Azazak isn't with us. But you guys were able to get up top, and I'm like, okay, I want to keep things moving here. Keep things moving. Let's not get bogged down. You played the upstairs where you're doing the inspection of like ship's cargo and doing grunt work. We played that as is. Whoever gets the highest perception check sees the handoff between the money and the box. Everything after that, I improvise. So I have the interaction as you hand off to Azazak, and he questions them. I bring extra officers in, kind of like the elf deal, to where I'm like, okay, you have the upper hand. What are you going to use to try to weasel your way out? Can't weasel his way out, we're going to take you downstairs.
Oh, man.
I feel so bad with how that played out. Like, that was not my intention.
And it's perfect because I need to get Tim off before his cutoff time. So this is great. This is working out wonderfully. And you're like, well, is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? What's going to happen with this? So they push him into the officers only room, and they open up and they show him inside the box is a Yardseal garden rum. So they're just trying to sneak in hooch. So this whole deal is trying to get you to snitch because it thinks you see something super dastardly early, and it's the red herring. So then in my mind, instead of inside the manual, dude, you send that dude to the brig and everybody fucking hates you. Like the whole ship is fucking pissed that you're the fucking snitch. You're the snitch, and you're the little do-good fucking team that's coming here. And that Bugbear is the most beloved officer in the entire nation.
I mean, he's smuggling in hooch. How can
smuggling
he
in rum? Yeah. So instead, I switch it up and I have it I do this spin-off where the officers get down there and they're like, all right, cadet, that means you drink. So they sit down and they start drinking with him inside the officer's room, because this is what I would do.
Nothing bad happened for Tim. Good job.
100%. So it's totally, he's down there with the Navy boys right now. They've got him into the officers' quarters. So then
It genuinely washed over me when we were opening up the lid. I was like, oh fuck, Azazak's body is in this
body delivered
fucking in his chest.
We're getting
His
framed.
dismantled body. We've been framed for murder.
So then, while one of them's still playing quarters with him down there in the bottle of rum, the other two get up and they're like, "Oh fuck, we're gonna be drinking. We gotta do our
delivery.
Yeah, we got this delivery. So slap the security card on. We got a big task." So they're sitting there. Jones is like, "Oh yeah, you want to fuck with the rest of your team? We're gonna have them take this box in to fucking the merciless." So I reworked that in with them. Initially, you're supposed to get that box from Tarto. So then I switched that on the fly to come from them to make more sense.
Right. With our story.
And have them drop off that lockbox. And then I do our own challenge of just doing a strength challenge with all of us, because I know it's going to be hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
So then I ad-lib the strength challenge in the middle. Of course, hilarity ensues. Me and you both. Matt won it.
-3. I got a -3 strength check. How, like, what the fuck?
Then you even beat me on the way back on the straight roll back to help out, which is even better. We came so close to dropping this, and just, if we drop it, it blows up immediately right there. Brr, brr, and it's like, boom, sections us off.
Infestation is on.
Alien infestation is fucking on.
Oh,
like,
man.
Fuck. If it happens in the middle, it's real bad.
I mean, it's still bad where it's happening.
Well, I mean, inside the office, we've just committed an act of treason, but
right,
you know,
it's still bad.
It's still bad, but the nat 20, like, let's fucking go. Like,
oh my god, dude. I was really reaching for it. I was like, oh, he said quiet. I'm ooze. I can be WD-40 if I need to be, I guess.
Love that. What great RP. And then our resident tryhard pops it open, and there you're revealed, these nasty little fuckers. These Neo G.
Which one's Mud?
By the way, I think you're muted, Radio. You've been muted for a while.
Yeah, I got my foot on the mute button because of the crickets.
Yeah, so we got Mama and all the hatchlings inside here.
Oh my gosh.
And we get to find out how this plays out.
I haven't given that card back, by the way. I buzzed into the door and it just went back onto my person.
The senior officer card?
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's a boon.
And we got, dude, for the life of me, I couldn't find the description of the wolf. All they said was his name. And like, they have no picture or anything. I'm like, I'm giving him some dank ass sideburns and old fucking old uniform. And I'm gonna, they have him sitting there tired. And I'm like, obviously he's hungover.
Obviously,
my head hurts.
Head of the honcho, man.
Yeah.
When you're a 4-star, the appearance guidelines do not matter to you. So.
Well, who do you think approves the hooch smuggling? You know, this guy, right? So he gets his cut.
True.
I mean, you might totally, depending on that rolls, work your way out of this encounter.
Well, see, the coin flip has me easing it back down. So I mean, here we fucking go.
But then you gotta
rewatch the VOD.
What do you do? What do you do? Do you walk out with this thing? Do you like go? You got this explaining to do.
Oh my god!
Well, don't take it out. Well, you just brought it in. No, this thing, it needs to go.
Something's wrong. I think it's not unlocking. Weirdly, I think we left the key on the other side of the door. So
we go to the top. We eat this motherfucker in the atmosphere. Goodbye.
Into the airlock with you.
For real, dude.
Got some stern words for the bugbear that gave us to us.
Oops! It looks.
I knew that. Supposed to come from the botswain is just like.
And the worst part is, your characters think that these guys have totally fucked you over. You have no idea. You have no idea of the good, like, their intentions.
Nope. It's definitely, we've been framed for, we're the fall guy for an assassination attempt. This is no bueno. We're not making friends with the officers right now. That's what's happening.
Total shitstorm.
Oh man.
I'm glad we were able to put this thing together.
Me too.
Very much so.
This is great.
This was a really good time.
Very fun.
You know what? We don't have to wait long because we get to play again tomorrow night. We're all set up. We're ready to go. So we're going to click in early. Shit's done.
Maybe we'll get a Tim. Maybe we won't get a Tim, but we get a mud tomorrow.
We get a mud.
We're going to get a wild mud.
Oh, wild mud.
That's going to be fun.
Money is he's Mert. Mert the Merciless.
He could be. You don't know. Yeah.
This is gonna be great.
Anything else off the top of y'all's head that you were impressed with Spelljammer, or what you were looking forward to, or expectations? You let me know.
So the UA that they released, the Wonders of the Multiverse, that is in tandem with this, right? Or
that's actually for Planes. That's going to be Planescape. That's further on.
That is for Citadels of Journey.
No, that's not for even further down, which is another setting is straight up Planescape.
Gotcha.
Citadels
like ties into the whole multiverse.
So yeah,
connection.
it ties in very, very well.
Yeah. I was, for context, I got sent some PDFs to, hey, here's some new things you can pick to choose from to build your character out.
I sent them the Unearthed Arcana that was for Spelljammer that was earlier, about 6 months ago. And then I gave them the new multiverse one that came out as well.
Yeah. And there's some goodies in there. And it was fun to build characters that got to tap into that. I mean, this character I built is all over the map, which is fun to get to play.
Yeah,
JP RICO is on point.
RICO is amazing.
Suave.
Yeah,
beneath the fucking tryhard hillbilly.
Oh my god, I've wanted to play a Space Hippo for so long. Take me to the Primus.
I love that Elphaba is playing what is it? The thigh cream?
The tree cream?
Thigh cream.
The thigh cream?
Thigh cream.
Thigh queen.
Thigh cream.
Thigh cream.
Which they can't talk, right? And that's what you've been trying to help get us across, is like they just chitter and everything else is telepathic that you actually hear, which that's so fun.
Yeah, and we always like to be like, okay, for the sake of brevity, we're gonna have like, you can talk, you're just a little chittery, like like Kinku. You played it the way that you should play it, and
absolutely.
Yeah, just like bits and pieces when you need it for emphasis, but it's super fun playing a brand new race, and that's a UA race from Spelljammer, but then also playing the new Fate Domain Cleric is super neat.
Yeah.
And like what this thing has in its like capability bag, I'm excited to stretch. Like, I didn't want to, throw all the cards out tonight. There are some things that I am so excited for, and the way that Elphaba is coming about as a character, this is going to be neat.
I really loved the scene, the image of Elphaba shuffling the tarot cards with the two smaller arms and the other arms just dude. I thought that was great imagery for myself.
Dude, she's got huge antennas. You don't get to see this on the fucking on her token, but she got like Loki style fucking antennas that go way up. I was very impressed with y'all's hero forges on the fly today. Like, you immediately made a great looking fucking space tandem immediately. I was so sad when I was like, they don't have a hippo option. I'm like, I'm glad the hippo art is fucking is spot on. I was like,
there, and pose wise, it fits right in for the token. Like, it looks,
for show, no doubt. Well, that's gonna be fun. I'm ready to pick up for tomorrow already. It's gonna be a rough sleep, damn it.
Are the insects gonna get out and kill us all? We're gonna find out tomorrow.
Probably, because if we roll enough, eventually fucked up shit will happen.
It's like Harry Potter when all the fairies get let out of the cage and Professor's just like, good luck, bye.
Just round them up for me.
see you later. All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night, 9 p.m. CDT, Spelljammer Academy, Trial by Fire, episode 2. We'll see you then.